But just know, Zebo is where it's at.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Last Minute Podcast. All right, guys, Zebo G.
Yep.
And today we got a very special guest.
It's your boy Chaza T.
Yes, sir. We back, episode 214 of the most consistent podcast in the Carolinas. Still ain't got no sounds.
And I still have no donations.
Yeah.
The Cash App is
the
Cash App is right there. Like, we are not playing. It's right there. If you would love to hear some sounds, you can donate $5, $50, or pay it all.
Or whatever you need.
Whatever
you got.
Yeah, whatever you got. The Christmas season is coming up. Let's bless one another. Can I get an amen, y'all? Amen. All right. How are we feeling today? How everybody doing good?
Another Sunday.
Another Sunday. It is another Sunday. What about you,
Just
Chaz?
another day.
Another day.
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another amen. Another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Amen. Mm-hmm. Weekend. I saw it's supposed to rain all week.
Is it?
Besides Friday.
Damn.
Monday
Besides
through Thursday.
Friday, though.
Yeah, Monday through Thursday. It's like 100%.
Sound like Halloween.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Rain go away on Halloween
Hopefully
night.
it'll pass on, though. You know how it go.
Yeah.
No, facts.
Weather be
Yeah.
iffy.
Right.
Be too iffy.
Yeah.
Chaz, what you going to be for Halloween?
Huh?
What you going to be for Halloween? I saw last night you was 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Yeah, you know, bulletproof vest
Yes, sir.
with the tank top, with the right do-rag,
Chaza T.
Chaza T.
the bulletproof, you know, the whole bulletproof
Yeah,
outfit.
yeah.
That's where I was
50
going
Cent. Chaza 75 cent. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo, 50, you need me for that biopic? Hey,
Yo.
call me for that.
Oh,
Hey,
shoot.
Hey, man, I'm the man for the job. Hey, man.
50, we need that. Chaza is ready to start his acting career. Let's get it. But no, I'm good.
Yo, if Chaza get casted as 50 Cent.
If I turn on the TV and I see Chaza
You gonna be
acting,
like, dang, I was just joking. This nigga really wanted to play.
I think that would actually blow my mind. Like, I think that would be the craziest thing I will probably ever see in my entire life.
100%.
It could be a good thing, but then it can kind of, it's like you want the music to take off, but then you could just be known as, oh, that's the dude that played the 50 Cent.
Chaza, to be honest, you should really be a background dancer or you should be a comedian.
Background dancer is insane.
Oh,
No disrespect, but like you should be a background dancer or a comedian.
You could definitely be a comedian.
Yeah,
I
like
start
if
my
you
own
wanted to go,
comedy club.
yeah, if you want to go a
Like
different
Russell
route,
Simmons, what he did with Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
Like Chaz's Comedy Zone.
yeah,
Chaz's
because you
Comedy
really be having me weak.
Yeah, bro.
Like you are really a funny person in a great way. It's good that people need to be funny, and you are hilarious.
So I've been told.
So I've been told.
We tell you for a reason. Shout out to Mama C, the food truck, and La Benjamin Bar. Get your tacos, get your drink. We're gonna actually just we're gonna switch things up a little bit. We're gonna just dive in to the interview because I have some questions for you, Chaza. It's been a long time coming. I've known you for a very long time. I've known Chaza since I think he was in 4th grade.
Since Belfort, really.
Yeah, I think he was in 4th grade.
As I say, I feel like I known Chaza my whole life.
Yeah, I've known Chaza since elementary school.
99, 2000.
Yeah, I've known Chaza since, not to reveal my age, but in the 90s, I've known Chaza. And one thing about you, just growing up with you, because we used to, we had a lot of mutuals. We ended up playing basketball together. We
Had a few classes together.
right, yeah, we don't have classes together, and then going into middle school, in school, yada yada. But you used to rap like a lot. Like you used to like the classic lunch like lunch freestyles.
Lunch freestyles, yeah.
Like lunchroom freestyles type. And you, Mike Deasy, I think Sheldon Tater, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
him.
Tater.
Yeah, R.I.P. Tater. And maybe 2 or 3 others.
Andre Adams.
Yeah, him. Like y'all used to like actually freestyle and like a good consistent rap. And again, this is we're 13, 14, and the only rappers I know is people that are up. I mean, then you got like your Bow Wows. But again, this is like during Lil Wayne. We see Wayne, but like you was actually rapping. And then just going into high school, you was starting to post videos on YouTube of you rapping, of you freestyling, going on different beats. There's still some videos you can find on YouTube of you rapping. And I say all that to say, we're going to just take it back all the way to just growing up and stuff. So growing up, Well, one, let's just ask the broad question. You know, growing up, how was your childhood in terms of was it heavy in the sports? Were you outside kicking it with your friends? Was it video games?
It was a little bit of, I guess you say like all of the above.
Okay, yeah.
I'd be playing the game 1 minute, and then I'd be in the house playing the drum. Because, you know, a lot of people don't know. You know, I started out, I was a drummer first.
Yeah, you was, yeah.
Started out playing in the church. I still play to this day, but then that kind of led to me rapping.
Right.
You know, it kind of just ran in the family. You know, we come from it's like, for instance, my uncle a DJ. I got a cousin, he made beats. My mama, she was the choir director. She sung.
Yeah, so music just ran.
Yeah, music ran in the family.
Yeah.
But nobody actually, took it seriously. Took it all the way as far as
Right.
wanting to
Go to like that next level.
actually do it.
Yeah,
Basically.
right.
But
Yeah, typical childhood.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, and then like just in terms of school, and again, we're talking at a very young age. Like, how was school for you? Were you like, did you have like a lot of friends? Were you good, academically? Was was everything smooth in terms of like school?
Oh yeah. I usually made A's and B's. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, had a few friends here and there. Close childhood friends.
Right.
Some who I'm still cool with to this day. Some. Of course, you have some. That came and went.
Right.
I go. Life goes on. But yeah. I get you say I get you say I had a pretty broad childhood.
Right. Right. Pretty
steady
normal
upbringing. Pretty much.
normal childhood, and then
I had a few mishaps, but we all do.
Right.
But, yeah.
And then just growing up, and you was raised in Ebenezer, right? Mm-hmm. Which is that's an area here in King Mountain. That's a neighborhood. How was it being raised? In that area.
See, Ebenezer, it was kind of like, it was more than just a neighborhood. It was kind of like everybody down there it's like everybody pretty much is either family or pretty much kind of know everybody. Like, everybody's mamas know everybody. Mm-hmm. You might be kin to this dude that stay across the street. You might have another cousin up the road. It was pretty much like
it was tight knit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a tight community, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And then I also had ties to Compact too. My daddy's side of the family, they from Compact. So I was, I guess you would say back and forth between Ebenezer and Compact. But I'm from Ebenezer.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay, word. Okay.
It was pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, childhood was smooth, and then just in terms of playing drums, and you was playing drums in church. Is this like around what age did this begin?
I started playing for the church between the age of 9 and 10. So
wow, not young.
2004, 05.
Right.
I want to say
Okay,
like
word.
before we got to the intermediate school, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Around that time.
Yeah, so you was in the early. Super
Yeah.
early.
I want to say me and Nitty started kind of around the same time.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Whatever time he started playing for Mount Zion, I want to say.
Okay. Word. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we get to like middle school and stuff. Were you in like band, football, any sports?
Yeah. I played football, and then I was in the marching band.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I kind of flip flop between both football and band. So I did band from the 7th grade all the way into the end of high school. I played the trumpet. But see, I'm gonna tell you how that came about. I originally wanted to play the snare drum. But see, when I signed up for the band, they said all the drums had got taken. There was so many people going for the snare drums, bass drum.
Yeah.
So I said, dang. Maybe
That's what
just
everybody
take up
wants
something
in
new.
like middle school. It's like they want to play the drums.
Yeah.
So I decided to take up something new. So I said, let me take up the trumpet. So I started learning how to, play the trumpet. They gave you we had this, what's the thing,
Well, like read music.
yeah, like the musical book.
Yeah,
Started learning how to, knowing the difference between an E flat, an F, a C. Because, before, prior to band, I really didn't know how to read music.
Right.
Even then, I had to look at the sheet, just to, it was something new. Because, when I played the drums, when I started, like, playing the drums, I never really had nobody actually sit and teach me. It was kind of like self-taught.
Yeah, you was playing by ear.
I hear a song on the radio and then mimic when I'm playing.
Yeah.
Kind of like, and then over the years, I just got better with time with it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Word. And then so once you got your instrument, and again, music running in the family, being in the marching band, whatever, playing football, and again, like I said earlier, you was doing rapping. Now, when did you start? Because again, I remember you really freestyling and stuff in like middle school, but like when did you maybe cliche start your first rap, or when did you start?
I really started rapping, but like I say, like when I was like 10 or 11, but I didn't really start going like public with it. Starts as far as like posting videos until like high school.
Yeah.
So like going towards the end of 2011, going into 2012.
Okay.
And then that led to me making an account with Reverb Nation. But then I was, doing covers.
Yeah.
Kind of like, the Lil Wayne dedication. I would just,
You was
whatever
getting
popular song was hot, like whatever the most, hottest song was at the time,
he was hopping
I
on
just
that
take the beat and just freestyle to it. Basically, that was the wave back then.
Right.
Like,
And again, this is middle school, so this is real CD era, of course, pre-stream area, pre-stream era, whatever. And now with rapping, and you say you it took a minute to go public with it. Was there a reason why it took a minute to go public with it? Is it just because you was young, or?
I mean, it was a lot of people that knew that I was rapping, but it was, I guess, because at the time I didn't have I had a laptop, but I didn't have one that had a camera with it. Camera on it. So once I got the tools, once I got I think this is when Cyberlink was popular at the time.
Yeah.
Was it Cyberlink?
Yeah, it was Cyberlink. Mm-hmm.
Basically, you just press the record button and just rap into the camera, and then I just uploaded. I started learning how to upload it to YouTube.
Right.
Yep.
I think Tater, I think it was one of them that showed me how to do it.
Right.
And once I started learning how to do that, it was just, I was posting videos every other week.
It's crazy because I actually remember. I remember this. Like, I remember you posting links on MySpace, on probably, I think
Facebook,
was it Facebook?
Twitter.
Yeah, it was Facebook then. Yeah, like actively posting, and I'm like, dang, like Chaza, that's another freestyle.
It's in the LimeWire era, like false wire.
Exactly. Exactly. Like this is like real early, like internet type thing. You was definitely one of the, I think you was like the only one I knew personally that was like posting you rapping on the internet. A lot of people could like rap at school.
But they wasn't really
saying, but like,
I'm gonna go post a video tonight.
Exactly. Yeah. You was like posting actively.
At school the next day type.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. And I think
camera.
Right. And you was, I always just thought that was just dope. I'm like, dang, like he really rapping. And then moving into high school, actually no, back in middle school, whenever you were, before you was kind of going public, who were you like listening to hip hop wise that was making you want to rap? That you was probably trying to not be like, but just inspired.
Yeah, who
by.
were your like influences?
My influences was
Around again. This is like middle school era.
Middle school, I say.
Cause you had been rapping like
Lil Wayne, T.I.
Yeah.
Jeezy.
Those are great influences at a young age. That's
Jay-Z.
like prime.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I was listening to Jay-Z early.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause it was and then overall I say if I had to say like out of everybody I was listening to, who I was like who I was influenced by the most, it would have to be a mixture between Wayne and T.I.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mixed with a Hove.
Right.
Yeah.
Put them three. If you put those three styles together, that's what you get with me. Kind of like
Okay.
as far as
Yeah.
who I was influenced by the most.
Yeah. And that makes sense because you was hopping
Like-
on their beats the most around that time.
This was like this before I knew. This was before I knew like J. Cole existed.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is pre
definitely.
Drake. This
Yeah.
is pre Big Sean.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Those are great influences. And I do remember you hopping on a lot of Wayne beats. I remember you hopping on a lot of Wayne beats. So moving to high school, still playing sports? Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I played sports all the way through high school.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
Okay. So
Mainly football. I ran 1 year. I ran track for like 1 year.
Yeah.
But then after freshman year, it was mainly just football and band.
Okay, word.
From here
Yeah.
on out, after that, pretty much.
So pretty much life right now is a school, football, band, and music. Right? You would say?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're in high school. This is the Drake starts being in the scene, right? Drake, you have you got like Wale,
See, at
Big
the
Sean.
time, at the time, you had so many different. It was so many like different influences outside of the lyrical.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, outside
Definitely.
of the lyrical stuff that was coming out at the time, you had your swag rappers, of course.
Yeah.
You had your Soldier Boys.
Right.
You had your Roscoe Dashes. Bow Wow was still.
Because that's
kinda
coming out the
popping at
snap and
time.
roll era.
Yeah.
We was coming out the snap and roll era.
You had the Lil B.
And then this is when YMCMB was really
Lil B in the pack.
growing.
and all- yeah.
Yeah.
so-
So in high school, I'm sure influences started to change a little bit.
Yeah.
Still
was
kept the
kinda
base of
more-
Wayne,
yeah, it was the
T.I.J., but other influences started to come in. And again, we're uploading videos to YouTube, yada
And
yada.
Once you get towards, I guess, like the end of high school, you start to get a little, because that's around the time when Wiz Khalifa was taking off too at the time.
Yeah,
Wiz
yeah.
Khalifa, Cole, Kendrick.
Right.
Yeah, it was. But that was a time to be alive.
Nah, me and Tanner talk about that all the time. That was like
great
a-
time for music.
Yeah,
That was like a real golden age of just
because it was
music.
like, I guess it was like what you consider to be like the pre-drill era.
Yeah.
Yeah, drill was about
taking
2012,
off like
2013.
2012 at the
Yeah.
end. Yeah, drill started taking off towards, I want to say, the end of 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going
Keith-
into 2012.
yeah, Keith
Yeah,
was
like
2012.
that
Yeah,
Bang,
yeah.
Cheap Keef Bang era.
Yeah. Drill was definitely starting to take off.
Yeah.
But now have we, let's just say, 12th grade or so, senior year, have we been into the studio yet? Have we professionally been recorded yet?
See around that time, I was still recording myself. But
Right,
see, I wasn't really,
correct.
The equipment wasn't really,
Nah, it wasn't.
of course, as far
Like, you
as,
had to really know
as far
somebody
as-
to have some good
as
quality
far as the
equipment.
quality, the quality was poor trash compared
Right.
to what I'm on now.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, because I was using this software. What was it called? I think it was called Audacity.
Yeah. That's what we use right now.
Audacity.
That's what we're using right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody got to start on Audacity.
See, it's good, like in the sense of podcasting, I guess you can say. But
Yeah.
as far as at that time, I guess because we didn't have, I guess I was just using, it was just nothing but.
And
the
that was all we
laptop
really
itself.
had, unless you
Yeah.
knew somebody like that
Yeah.
was just in the music world for real.
Yeah.
And again, we're in high school, so who do we
Yeah, 'cause
know?
this is for you. That's before we could kind of like knew anything about Pro Tools
we just worked with what we
Yeah,
had.
FL.
Garage
yeah.
band.
That was
I
like
mean-
early FL.
Yeah, I mean, we
Early
didn't even have
FL,
our
then you
own
had,
money to like buy a mic to
Yeah, 'cause,
invest.
by the time I got to college, that's when I started learning about Mixcraft.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Because one of my homeboys had a studio, had a studio set up in the room, and that's what he was using. It was Mixcraft, and then Mixcraft led to me. I think I started. What was it? What was that? The Mixcraft. I think it was Logic.
Yeah, yeah. Now, before we get to college, now I also do remember this in high school. He was beefing. Chaza was, I ain't gonna throw whose name was. Chaza was in a beef, a rap beef. This is the first rap beef I've ever seen with my own eyes. It was a rap beef between him and this other rapper, and it was two other rappers. Am I correct?
Yeah, it was.
It was
yeah,
two.
It was two.
It was
a
two.
solid two.
Yeah, it was solid
Yeah,
too.
mate.
And they was throwing shots on YouTube videos. One would drop a freestyle, the other one next day drop a freestyle. Then same day, that night, Chaza drops the reply. The next day, so you was in a active rap beef
We
now.
was the 50 and Ja Rule.
No, like they was Tanner, they was
Said nobody
beefing.
ain't nobody get hurt.
Tanner,
Nothing like
they was beefing to the point they'll see each other in the hallway and it was tension. I'm like, yo, they really beefing. This is crazy. This is so crazy. He's like, all right, man, watch you two tonight. Watch you two tonight. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. But anyway, so amongst this beef, being in this rap beef, how was it just in terms of, because you gotta be fast, you gotta think dissing, you know, it's just rap beef 101. Like, how was that just practicing and getting ready for that at again a young age? I mean, this
Yeah.
is
it was crazy because to be challenged so early at that time. Though,
you would
it was
get
just-
challenged a lot.
It was like I don't know. We was looking at it was almost like we was treating this rap shit like it was like sports basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be the best.
Yeah.
Especially in
It
school.
was more like that whole, yeah, he can rap, but he ain't better than me.
Yeah.
Kind of persona. Like it was
Yeah.
more like, everybody had a point to prove at the time.
yeah, of course.
So like
Because I
some
remember,
things were said
right?
in the classrooms that led to us making songs about each other. Kind of.
Yeah.
You know how it go. Like
Yeah.
Right.
People just talking type shit.
what he got up. Like what he got. Oh, what he. We
Yeah.
just look at. He was just.
Yeah, because I mean, in school, I remember you would get challenged a lot, but I do also think because you and Deezy was like the only two rappers that I knew like could rap.
Yeah.
Like you said, bust a freestyle right now. You could do that easly.
Especially
Like
around
we did that a
time.
lot in class. I'm
Yeah.
like, Chaz, bust a freestyle right quick. Boom, like it's nothing, and that's a talent. But anyway, yeah. So first rap beef I've ever seen was Chaza T versus two other people, and I would say Chaza came out on top when it was all
He
said
got-
and
he
done.
got the dub.
I would say Chaza
Boy,
got
Chaza
the
got
dub.
the dub.
Chaza got the dub. But anyway, just going through high school and seeing music change. Again, we're coming out of snap and roll era. I mean, Wayne's still hot. YMCB coming in, good music coming in. Yada yada. Now, how was it? And going into college, graduating high school, going into college. Now, where did you go to college?
I went to Johnson C. Smith,
Johnson C. Smith University. Okay, cool. Now, going into college,
JCSU.
yes, sir. Facts. Go to Bulls. Going into college, how was it? Because I know the high school atmosphere for a rapper is different than it has to be in college, right? How was it? Did you ever get challenged in college? Did you ever? And what did you go to college for? Also,
Oh yeah, I went to college for. See, in the beginning, I was a music major, but then once I seen that the music major wasn't really what I thought it was gonna be,
right?
I kind of switched my major and like at the top of my sophomore year.
Right.
So then I end up majoring in business.
No.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I end up getting a degree in business administration
Oh, sick.
Word.
with a concentration in management.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, see the difference between the atmosphere in high school as far as being an artist. See, in high school it was like everybody was competing kind of. When I got to college, it was kind of once everybody started linking and we find out who who made beats, who rapped, who did what, who sung. It was more like, oh shit, hey man,
We
we
gotta
need to
work
start
together.
linking up.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, man,
Collaborative
it's my
work
boy
instead of
Khalil.
competition.
It's my boy Khalil. He make beats. Oh yeah, that's my boy Blaze. He from Fayetteville. He do. So we started. Everybody started clicking up.
Right.
It was more. And then Smith had this. It was this organization called First Class. They often did showcases, like every
Word.
2 months.
Oh, that's cool.
And so basically, whatever holiday it was, like for instance Halloween, they do a showcase for Halloween. When Christmas time come around, they do like a little holiday, like little kind of like a holiday jam kind of show.
Yeah.
And then Valentine's Day, it was whatever occasion it was.
Yeah, word.
That's cool.
So So my roommate at the time, Queso Mal, shout out Queso. He was a part of. He had got down with first class, and once he got in, he kind of got me in through him, kind of. So I ended up doing my first real performance was actually at Smith. Like, it was Halloween. Like, it was like 2013.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So he bought me out. Like, he did. I think he bought me out on his set because he was a part of the showcase at the time too. So and then me and him had been working on stuff together at the time. So
Word.
Yeah.
So that was
That
like
was-
that was your first performance like ever?
yeah.
How was that?
Yeah. How was it?
It was.
I thought you always remember
I was a
your
little
first performance.
nervous in the beginning because I ain't
Yeah.
never did an actual.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Like,
Was there a lot of people there?
outside of rapping on YouTube and rapping and rapping at the table and stuff, I had never did like an actual performance outside of performing in the band, of course. But,
Right.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people there.
it was a good turnout
Yeah.
for that to be my first real
Right.
performance that
Yeah.
night, based on my memory of it. But yeah,
That's what's up. Just going back to what you said about working together. That is the biggest difference in high school and colleges. I mean, high school, like you said, you got something to prove. You
Yeah.
got to be the best in the school. You got to be the best in the city. Where in college, it's like, oh, I kind of need you. You need me.
I
So
think-
and so needs.
Yeah. I think the maturity level kind of played in it too.
Definitely.
Because in high school, it was more on that young boy shit. Everybody on that.
Yeah.
Young, and then when we get to college, it was more okay. It's like more okay.
Yeah.
We all men now.
Right. We're men. We're here for 4 years. We gotta make something shake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
sure.
what it. Yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's good that everybody was working together and everything. So I'm assuming you found somebody who ended up knowing how to use like Logic, whatever. Somebody who made beats or whatever. And in college, I'm assuming this is when you first got into a real studio.
yeah. Well, we was recording in the dorm room.
What?
Kinda,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
So
okay.
I guess. Well, yeah. It was a weird studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this was like pre Alex J, which we get to that later too.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, that's where it started as far as like outside of me recording myself at the crib,
Right.
as far as a real mic, actual audio box, actual like keyboard, like
Yeah.
Yeah, actual setup.
Right.
real real equipment, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. And this time we're uploading songs on SoundCloud around this time.
This is like in the beginning it was with Verb Nation in high school. When I got to college, that's when it transitioned into SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So like going in towards the end of 2014, 2015,
Right.
that's when I started dropping singles. I was dropping songs like freestyles on SoundCloud.
Right.
Time to time.
Do you remember your first not including freestyles, but like your first song that you uploaded on like SoundCloud or so?
Yeah, it was a song called,
I believe
I
you.
want to say Playboy. It was called Playboy Bunny. It was me
shit.
with Queso Mound and Blaze Coleon.
Yes, sir. It sure was.
And then that led to me I dropped Good Time Climax with Dev J.
Yeah. 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 Then we had Handle
then-
My Biz with Talent Kid.
Yeah.
Stack Up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Word. Okay. Cool.
In
Okay.
the beginning,
Okay.
it was just, singles, on and off. And then, eventually that led to me working on EB for Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
So, because we're gonna get into EB for Life, but before EB for Life, okay, so yeah, in college you're recording, and you didn't play football in college, right?
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. How was it like with people, with your parents? Are they still listen to you rap? They still encourage you to rap?
Yeah, like you said, it kind of ran in the family because, like my mom, she sung.
Yeah.
My dad, he played bass guitar. He could sing, just a tad bit, but he was mainly into that bass. So,
Right.
and then my uncle, he was a DJ because it was almost like no matter who, it was like no matter who I came around, it was like I had some type of tie to music.
Yeah, there was always music.
tied to it. Like,
Yeah.
That's dope.
and
Though.
then yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
So
Now,
so
I
when
had
you
cousins that played, then I had a cousin that played. He played, the keyboard, for different churches in
Right.
Greensboro, all through Greensboro, High Point, that area.
Gotcha.
So I was always up there, kind of watching him, do his thing.
So when you was going through this era, just like uploading SoundCloud singles and stuff like that, how was the reception from
how was the
people like around you? Like were people liking the songs, or what was the response?
People was liking the songs, but then I had people around me that actually did music. They was telling me the song's dope, but then they would also give me feedback on what to do,
Right.
to improve.
Gotcha.
You need to add the hook. Just make the hook a little longer, and then add this. Basically,
Right.
Basically teaching
Yeah.
you how to structure a
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Basically. Yeah, I got you.
Word.
Song
Okay.
structure.
Okay. EB for Life. Now, what year did EB for Life drop? That's your first official project.
That dropped at the 2018.
2018. Okay. I'm looking. It just didn't have
Yeah.
the year on it. But okay, so 2018, EB for Life, Ebenezer for Life. We have how many traces on this? This is my bad. 12 tracks. So there's 12 tracks on EB for Life. You got some features from J4. Shout out J4 PTP.
Yeah, shout out J Ford.
We have you have a lot of different producers on here. You got Talent Kid on here. So making this official project. So was this project made in the dorm?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it kind
I'd
of
say like
Alex J helped record some of this?
50% of it was recorded in the dorm, and then
Okay.
then I say Alex J did the majority of it when I
Gotcha.
finally came into actually putting the project together.
Right.
Got you.
But yeah,
Okay.
So like I say I started working on it at the end of 2017, going into 2018.
Okay.
Then it dropped at the end of 2018, going in.
Gotcha.
It kind of it went on into 2019.
Okay.
So at what point during making that project did you start linking up with Alex J?
Yeah. Shout out Alex
And
J.
kind of how'd that relationship come to be?
And did it start as you was just trying to find somewhere to record and you just find Alex J, or was it a deeper?
See, Alex J, he was kind of already knew him.
Right.
We had like mutual friends.
Got you.
Like he from he's also from Kings Mountain, so we kind of already knew each other. He was just
Because Alex J was
few
really
years
one of the
older than
first ones to like record people to make music at a good sounding quality level.
Yeah.
Making beats. Shout out Alex J. Great producer, great artist. Everybody go check him out. But
shout out Alex J.
nah, fact. Shout out Alex J. So linking up with him, and I'm sure you kind of looked at him at this moment, kind of maybe a little bit of like mentor, big bro, helping me out. When with releasing the project with Alex J's help, how was the reception? How was it having some guidance from someone who kind of know how this works out? Because you never put out a project together. You don't know how what's all in that process. So how was it just having that additional help and then just releasing the project in general?
It was a dope experience in the beginning because it was a different experience compared to being at the crib and just trying to do it yourself,
Right.
without having the proper tools to do it. But then but the thing about recording with him, it was just like I would always show up like ready to go, like lyrics already wrote, because I did most of all my writing at the crib.
Right.
I just listen to the beats and then try to get that vibe, and then that way when I came in, we'd be ready to go.
Yeah, you ready.
I remember every time I would record with him, he said, "Hey man, everybody ain't." He said everybody ain't. He said everybody ain't coming in here doing what you doing. Just sometimes I got to come in here and waiting for people to get the
Yeah.
Right,
that
right,
right
the
there,
song.
there.
write a whole verse, and then
You
when
come in
it's
here, you
time to
ready.
get in the booth, they get in here. They gotta do like maybe 4-5 takes over
Yeah.
and over. But you
Yeah,
come
this is
in,
a long process.
I'm coming in. I might do maybe 1 or 2 takes, maybe 3. But after that third take, it's
That's what's up. That's
like the process. It was like a fast process because even by the time I had started working with him, he had been doing it for like, I guess you say like maybe like 10 plus years by that time.
right.
So
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
like,
Word.
yeah,
Okay. So we got.
it was like we had that chemistry.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Yeah,
good
plus
chemistry. Yeah.
everybody was coming prepared. That always make studio sessions easier when
Yeah.
the artists already
Maps up.
know
Yeah.
what they about to do.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what's up. So coming out of college, we're releasing the music. Now you're going into basically, we're full adult now. Jump straight into a job, I'm assuming.
Yeah, at the time I still had my job at Ingles because I had came home.
You did work at
Yeah.
Eagles.
But then no, actually,
Damn, I forgot about that.
Everybody
I was
worked
kind
at
of
Ingles.
still.
Bruh, and we was deep in that
I
one.
stayed in Charlotte even after I finished because I still had a job in Charlotte too. I had a job doing valet parking at the Kempton Hotel. It was,
word.
It
Wow.
was this new
I ain't know
hotel.
that.
They had built a new hotel at the time. It was at least around that time it was new. So
Yeah.
this was like pre-COVID. So
Right.
yeah, I was giving like customer assistance,
Right.
like helping out with luggage. If somebody needed me to bring their car to the front, I go get it. Well, them tips was crazy, but
I bet so.
if it wasn't for the tips, though, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You
Wouldn't
take
have
away
done.
those tips.
Yeah.
You had to wait every other week, every
Yeah.
2 weeks for a check. Like,
Yeah.
at that time. But yeah, and then once I walked across the stage, by that time that's when I had moved back to the K.
Yeah. Now, but before that, I was going to ask: did living in Charlotte, and of course, going to college in Charlotte, whatever, did that have an influence on your music versus, high school? You're in Kings Mountain. Now you're in a bigger city. More people.
Because by that time I hadn't got older, and then I had kind of experienced more. So with getting older and experiencing more, it kind of matured my subject matter more in the music.
Yeah, for sure.
Had more to
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah, had a whole lot to talk about and a whole lot that I had probably never talked about before.
Right. Correct.
In a sense of maturity, on a maturity level.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Definitely. So we went back to the K, and around this time, this is when there was a lot of shows being thrown. You was on a lot of lineups. The music's coming out. EB for Life coming out. When did just because there's not a year, but when did real hold on, give me one second. When did Real G's Move in Silence? Now that was your second project, right?
Yeah, that was the second project. I dropped that in 2020.
That was
but
2020. Yeah, that was
it was
COVID.
like it was on SoundCloud in the beginning, and
Right.
then later on it finally came out through streaming on
Correct.
streaming platforms.
Yeah.
But in the beginning it was a free project, but then I had dropped it on,
Right.
put it out through streaming. The only reason why EB for Life never came out through streaming because it had something to do with the artwork. When you try to upload it through DistroKid, it said the artwork was something about it being too wide or something. So
It wasn't the right side.
That's the only project out of my 3 projects that's not out on streaming. But you can go, it's on SoundCloud.
Right.
It was on Spinrilla until it crashed. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
because this was before the mixtape, the whole mixtape format kind of died out
Yeah.
all the way completely.
Right.
To where
R.I.P.
you have to
Spinrilla.
put,
I know.
yeah, because now it's to the point where it's kind of like the mixtape format kind of died.
Yeah, it don't exist.
Yeah.
And if it do, I mean, you can still drop a mixtape, but 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be released to. If it's not on Spotify or Tidal, it's
Yeah.
like ain't nobody really hearing it. I mean,
Nah.
Yeah, I mean the only place you could really upload like a true mixtape would be SoundCloud.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be the only
now
place you could put it.
I don't think SoundCloud. I don't know. I don't see it going nowhere no time soon. But even then, it's like
Now I do know a lot of people.
I had to get out of that whole like, oh, I'm just drop something on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I had to,
Yeah.
Once I got to that whole point where, once I figured out how to get all my stuff on streaming,
Right.
Once I figured it out, oh dang, that's what you. Oh, okay.
Right.
Once I started learning how
Now,
to do it,
now
it
since
took off in no time.
again, starting out, we was uploading music to SoundCloud. Now we're having to distribute to streaming or whatever, and streaming is real popular around this time. As an artist, what did that take a big take into just making the music? Because now it's not just simple as we're making a project, upload to SoundCloud, everybody go, let's do it.
Yeah.
Now you have to be strategic. You have to
Actually, you gotta do,
rollouts.
like, a
You got to
rollout.
do photo shoots, video shoots, music videos, yada yada. So now, what do you think of just being the artist now versus back then? Like, are you still a true fan of that whole process, or do you think now it's a lot that you have to do? And you know what I'm asking?
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I
Like-
feel like it's a lot you have to do now. Like
Do you enjoy
See,
that
in the
process as
beginning-
much as you did?
in the beginning, I just say, yeah, I'm gonna just put together something, just put it out.
Yeah.
But then once I started realizing that doing that won't get you but so far. I mean, of course, the people around here be hearing you, but you want your music to get heard in
want the
other
world to
areas
hear it,
as well.
right.
You want to get heard in Atlanta. You want to get heard in New York. You want that audience in LA.
Yeah.
You want that audience in,
Right.
Yeah, basically
you
around the
gotta
country.
actually
Yeah.
start putting up
Get actually care.
the marketing dollars behind your projects and stuff like that.
Right. And then doing it around the time that Real G's moving silence, and also just on that project, what was the biggest difference between making EB for Life and then like Real G's moving silence? Is now that you know how that process works, because on this project, you got 16 songs, you got more features from Nike Man J, Zebo T, you got Blaze on here, J4, Nia Marie. You have a lot of other people on here. What was the biggest difference between EB for Life and then making this project?
I say with EB for Life, I was just trying to prove myself as an artist. So I just was trying to show that I can, go to
can
hip
do that
hop.
too.
Like, I can go the lyrical route and I can go the party route too. I was just basically having fun with the music as far as just basically just showcasing my skill set more so than trying to get in the studio and just make a hit more so.
Yeah.
Like, I
yeah.
gotta make a, yeah, oh yeah.
You
I
did
gotta
have a
make
hit though.
I
Get
had
Loose.
but outside. But then you had songs like Get Loose, but then you also had songs where I had to dig deep. Like you had your Good Die Young.
Right.
At that time, I had just lost my uncle at the time through a massive heart attack. So it was a whole lot of stuff that was going on in my life at the time that
Yeah.
made me write that. And then you had Do It For My City.
Right.
That was a dedication to why, just
Where you from?
basically showing where I came from,
Right.
my background, my standing ground, basically.
And then with Real G's moving
But then
silent.
you also had, you had your Get Looses.
Right.
Then you had your party songs like the you had your Secure the Bag with Queso Mound.
Yeah.
And
So there was a lot of different vibes on EB for Life,
you
and
had
then
Cop
with
Some Mo.
Right.
You had Catching Flights.
right. Then with Real G's moving silence, what would you say is like, what was the like you said, that was EB for Life was to kind of prove yourself that you can do this, you can make a project, you can do different vibes. What was the vibe for Real G's moving silence?
Real G's Moving Silence was more like me just having fun with the music.
Okay.
But at the same time, just still keeping the same format of EB for Life, but then I just decided to put more swag into it.
Right.
It was more swag into the project. It was like, it was a little bit of, I gave you all elements, a little bit of R&B.
Correct.
You had your,
Yeah, you had a lot of
your
tracks on
club
here.
bangers, and then you had your
Talk a lot with Mr. ABK.
Then you had your
that was hard.
braggadocious bars.
Right.
Your braggadocious,
Right. Okay. Cool. So Real G's moving silence in, because this came out in
the summer of 2020.
the summer of 2020,
June
so-
16th when I dropped it on SoundCloud.
So with
When
Real
it
G's
came
moving
out.
silence dropping whenever COVID really just took like a huge hit on the world.
Yeah.
How was it getting the reception? How was it seeing this project drop whenever there aren't shows going on? Everybody's attention really ain't really on music right now. It's the sake of trying to stay alive. You know how and you didn't really get to perform songs off of this project like that. So how was it just with COVID going on and dropping this project?
Well, in the beginning, the shows was it was going slow in the beginning, but then going towards the end of that year, I started getting some shows in, mainly in the Gastonia, like Charlotte area. And then, of course, outside of the, Zebo with Friends.
Yeah, what's up?
Zebo and Friends show.
Right.
Shout out Zebo G. But yeah. But yeah, in the beginning it was kind of going slow, but then I guess you can say kind of going towards the end of that summer, going into the fall, I started to pick up a few shows.
Right. Cause
Like,
whenever COVID was here and doing shows, yeah, it was different. I mean, we did the quarantine patio show, YouTube live stream, which that's still legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that was tough.
That shit was tough.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was definitely working with what we had, and you got to do that, and yeah, that was good. That was a good time. But anyway, so Real G's Moving Silence that drops, and then we have we have Belinda's son, Belina.
Yeah, Belinda's son,
Belinda,
the
yeah.
autobiography.
Yeah, the autobiography.
Subtitle.
Yeah, correct. So this project is definitely more different than the other two. This is dedicated to your mother that recently passed. So making this project, did you know that's what you was going to name the project?
Well, see, I was kind of already in the process of working on that album, and in the beginning, it wasn't called Belina. It wasn't Belina's son, the autobiography in the beginning.
Okay, so you was working on this before.
Yeah.
Okay, before
So,
that.
like, the original title for that project was supposed to be called On Top of My Game, which is why I had the single On Top of My Game.
Correct.
So, like, I guess you can say, like, 75% of the project was already done, like, prior to my, like, mother's passing.
Correct.
It's like the songs I already had, like, for instance, I had Grind Smart, Work Hard with Don Rue already.
Right.
On Top of My Game was one of them.
Can't trust everybody what I want to.
Yeah, Can't
whatever
Trust
it
Everybody.
Takes.
I had that one. Whatever It Takes, I had that one already.
Give Me the Green Light. That was fire too. We shot a video to Give Me the Green Light, didn't we?
Yeah, we did On Top of My Game, Give Me the Green Light. We did For So Long.
Yeah,
And then we did Reminiscing.
Correct. Yeah.
And then on Real G's Moving Silence, we had like a full video run for that one too. We did.
Yeah.
No, I shot 3 of them with you. I did one with Alice J, and then I did the other 3. I did Fake and Phony with you.
Yeah.
That's the one where
Yeah.
Jordan had to get out of the car, right?
Hey, that was a legendary part. That day was hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish I would have vlogged that day so bad. That vlog would have went a million
He
views.
ended up getting me back and one of his videos.
Oh, yeah, where we threw you in the
that's-
Oh
trunk.
yeah.
In the discussion.
In the
Was it
discussion.
Put him in the
Well,
trunk.
J4 said, "I'm gonna do this
Yeah.
for you. I'm gonna need you one day."
Yeah.
That was a funny day too, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a funny day.
But-
That was a funny day, boy. But yeah,
So we did
Yeah.
Fake and Phony. We did Get It Poppin'.
right.
And then we did
We was
Better
supposed to
with
do-
Time.
Yeah, and we were supposed to do Swag for Sale, but we never got to
Never
get
around
that
to
done to it. But
Shout out Zebo T. by
yeah,
the way.
shout out Zebo T, man. Shout out Zebo T. That's my brother right there. But yeah, so you're saying 75% of the tracks was finished, and then and with your mother passing, rest in peace to her, 100%.
Yeah, because I started working on that project like near the end of 2020, going into the top of 2021.
Now-
And then she passed.
Yeah, so now when did she pass again?
She passed on August 19th.
Okay.
Yeah, August 19th, 2021.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this project, what was the official drop date For some reason, it's not telling me. What was the official drop date for Belina Son?
It came out I want to say December.
Was it 23rd?
December
Okay.
23rd, 2022.
Okay, got you. Okay. So, so with your mother passing and how was, we're home from college. We got COVID going on. Your mother recently passed. You're in the middle of making a project. What was going on in the head of Chaza T, around this time? Just balancing a lot.
It just, I don't know. It just didn't. I'm gonna be real. It didn't feel real at the time.
Right.
Even
right.
today, it just doesn't seem real. But as the time, I guess you say as time went by,
Correct.
I kind of, I got through it. It was just one of them things where I just had to take it one day at a time.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But yeah.
And then, and with that happened, we got tracks like "Letter to My Mama," Belina Son outro. So we got to, and you starting the project with "Welcome to My Life." We really got to take a dive into the life of Chaza for this project, and then changing the title to Belina Son, the autobiography, the cover. You and your mother.
Oh yeah, about the cover. So
okay, yeah, let's talk about it.
So that's actually my godmother on the cover.
Oh.
So what it was I couldn't find. I had a lot of baby pictures of me, but for some reason I couldn't find a baby picture of me and my mom, like an actual.
Oh wow,
picture
really?
like that. So the for the artwork for the track list, that picture that was my mom on the back of the.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So
because Johnny did this cover, correct?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So before I even decided to use it, I had called I had sent it to my godmother because she was my mama's best friend. Like that was her eighth.
Right.
I said, I'm working on this album. I'm going through. I said for some reason I didn't seem to have any. I had a lot of pictures of me and my mom together, just not me at that. At that size.
Yeah, at 8, like a baby.
Right.
So I asked my godmother. I said, "What you think about me using this for an album cover?" She said, "I love it." I think she,
Right. She'll love
I think she would have loved it too. So that's the day I sent it to you.
Yeah.
And then I sent it. You might have sent it to Johnny.
Right. Yep.
I think one of us sent it to Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So y'all just went with it, but then I still, had to find a way to keep my mama's name alive. So I said, I'm gonna call it Belina Son.
Right. Right.
Everybody, it was. I'm gonna be real. The title was inspired by Nas' album Godson.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said Belina. Every time somebody see me out and about,
Belina Son.
a lot of people know my mama as well as my daddy.
Right.
They might say, "Hey, that's Todd's son," but usually when people see me, "Hey, ain't you Belina's son?"
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's
it made
Belina's
sense to
son.
call it that.
So it is. Yeah, so I just stuck with it. I said, you know what, I'm gonna call the album Belina's Son.
Right.
And just dedicate it to her memory.
Right.
That's tough.
Throughout the album, I'm speaking on.
Yeah. Definitely. I would say this is my favorite project by you, actually. Yeah.
Which one?
Belina Son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is my.
Okay. I thought you were talking about like one of the songs. You were talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, just overall between the three.
Out of the three.
Yeah, this is my favorite project. I'm just a fan of artists going on a more like a personal level. I think like I can kind of be in their world for a little bit, and I feel like with this project, I got to be in your world. I got to see, just the life of Chaza. I mean, you spoke on a lot of different things on this project. 17 songs. Yeah. This was a solid project. This was a real solid project. What would you say is like your favorite project between these three?
Oh, well, I say out of the three, I say EB for life. Out of the three.
And why is that?
Because it's my personal favorite because of because of where I was in my life at the time.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It was
Right.
I was near the end of college, kind of.
Yeah.
I was still kind of in college, but it was near towards the end of that time, or it was just a lot going on in that time, and that just it just brings back like a lot of good memories. So,
Right.
as well as having fun making the music.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to Belina's Son, I understand why a lot of people say it's my best project. To me, it's my most personal project, and because of that, and because of what I was going through at the time,
Valid.
I just don't consider it to be my. I mean, it is my best work as far as me being real. As far as me, it's from a vulnerability aspect.
Yeah.
It is my best project because it's the most like vulnerable I ever been.
Yeah.
But as far as
Just overall, the fun.
being in a happy space in my
Yeah.
life, I had to say EB for life.
Okay,
Word.
that's valid. That's valid. That's real valid. So now here we are, 2025. What's next? What's up? What you got? What you got going on?
yeah,
in the music space.
I took a few years off as far as putting out full projects, but I got a lot of stuff in the vault, I guess you could say, that I've been working on. I got some new singles dropping real soon. As far as a new project, I'm planning on dropping at the top of the new year. I'm pushing for between April and May.
Okay. Do we have a title for that project yet? If you wanna
Not
tell us.
not quite.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah, it's in the process because I'm kind of torn, and it's like one of them things where I'm like torn in between titles. One meaning I want to call it this.
Nah,
then
okay. Okay.
Something else will happen, and then I want to change the title again, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
You're just in that
but yeah.
process. Okay.
But yeah.
And what's going to be so different about this project than the past three?
Showing a whole lot more growth and maturity. Showing you where I'm at in my life right now. Still
Right.
talking about. You're gonna get a little bit of me talking about. The stuff I went through, how my life's been, since my mom's been gone.
Right.
Everything that's been going on from the time I dropped Belina's Son all the way up until now, pretty much.
Right.
But at the same time, you're going to get a little bit of the old Chaza as well. You're going to get those. You're going to get the fun side mixed with the. You're going to get the good mixed with the bad as well, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, word.
Okay.
gonna-
I'm looking forward to it. For sure. And then just overall, just for you, how's life been just this year? We're going into November. We're at the end of the year already, which is really crazy to say. How was just this year for you, just outside of the music? How was this year for you? Well, how's this year?
Well, for one, more than all, it seemed the year just going by fast.
Yeah.
Time
for
just
real.
going by fast at all.
It was just summertime.
But overall, I just been it's been I guess you can say a good year mixed with it's been half and half, I guess you can say. But
Okay.
but yeah, we still working.
Yes, sir.
Just working behind the scenes more.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Still
But yeah.
working. Okay. Now, Chaz, I got I think 2 or 3 questions for you. Totally off topic. So one, I've always known you for wanting to you dancing, right? Like you do break out like real moves, right? Like even in high school, college to now, right? So one, is there like an inspiration, like maybe a Michael Jackson or maybe a Usher inspiration or so? I'm dead serious. Like I'm just dead serious. I'm really curious.
See, I kind of took after my cousin when it came to the dancing a little bit. He was my my cousin Juice. He was more serious, so he was one of them dudes that he could just be standing around. You could be having a conversation with him. And just break out. Just
So that's where you get it
start
from.
dancing. You can ask anybody in the family.
That's the answer I
You can ask
needed.
anybody in the family. That boy Chaz will get that from such and such. That's what such and such do. He been watching you. He been watching.
That's
you.
crazy because you
But then
real
he
life
was-
do that.
But then he was, he came up, looking up. We was all influenced by Michael Jackson a little bit.
Right.
I remember we all went through that Genuine phase when he was popping in his prime, like
Yeah.
the Usher, and then
Yeah.
this
Chris
is before I
Brown.
knew
Nah, facts.
before I knew Omarion existed.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So I used
now.
to like mimic his moves, and when You Got Served came out,
Yeah,
you couldn't.
you could tell.
You can't tell Chaza nothing. I swear to God, you can't tell Chaza
All
nothing.
right, so now that we getting on to some of the funnier and less serious topics.
Because I have a few questions. Go ahead, Taylor.
So I got my main question that I wanted to ask you.
Wait, is it the main question? I think so. Because I have a question before that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
go ahead.
Before the main question, that's the main question. That's the reason everybody listening to this right now. We all want to know. But so you mentioned Omarion. Now, what do you say? Like, is that like one of your favorite artists?
Yeah, he was.
He was or is?
R&B. He's
Was or is?
You talking about was or is like right
yeah,
now?
like he was your favorite artist or one of your favorite artists or he is one of your favorite?
He like my top 10, but like
Oh wow.
he was one of my like as far as growing up in that era, he was influenced. He was one of my influences
One of
as
your
far
influences,
as like
okay.
dancing, but I never really took dancing seriously like that. But
You should.
I used to mimic, but it was like
Yeah, you should.
it's like I could, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You will have such
Like
an
I don't
advantage
like when I
as a
perform.
rapper.
I don't just like when I'm performing. I ain't never just
You
broke out,
should.
pop out on stage or nothing.
You should.
That would make me stand out from
I'm telling you.
everything else that's out today.
always
you
told
don't
you
really,
that.
you ain't see nobody
Nah, you don't
like,
see nobody
rapping,
pop like
rapping
it.
and you don't see-
You do that, bro. Anyway, that's for a whole other different day.
All right. So
But okay, yeah, you go ahead.
So all right. So for those that don't know Chaza will defend Bow Wow and Soulja Boy to the end of time.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
So my question to you, Chaza, is how much of that is you being serious? Like when you get on your Bow Wow and Soulja Boy shit, I know you being serious, but it's what makes you defend?
It's like
because those are two
being
unique
serious,
people.
but I'm kind of trolling at the same time.
I know. I
Yeah.
know
It's like
you
I am
like
serious, but I'm not serious at the same time.
yeah, but
it's like
what makes you defend them the way you do?
Because
it just depends
a
on
lot of people
It
don't.
just depends on what I'm. It just depends on what. It just depends on what I'm defending them for, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. As
But
an
as far
example,
as like it don't really beat well.
just like great rapper, like Bow Wow is a great rapper. Soulja Boy is a great rapper, right? Like, do you believe that? Like, I'm genuinely asking.
It just I don't know. We came up in that era. Though.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
So
I'm a
it
fan
was
of that
just-
era too.
It was just like it's one of those things where if you ain't into that type of music, like that whole swag era, then it's like you ain't really gonna like it type.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that that was just what I was into at the time.
Yeah, no, I
So
agree.
what I'm saying, like
Same here, but the difference is,
The difference
you
is
just ain't
like you
you
know,
don't. Yeah,
but
it
you
wasn't
know
like
a
how
lot of like
I was,
facts.
but
You know a lot of information that
like is Bow Wow one of your favorite artists ever?
he one of my like childhood influences.
no,
like,
that's not the question.
Like if I asked you to name me a top 10, is Bow Wow in your top 10?
well, like top 10 what?
Just
Rappers.
all rappers all time.
Nah, he ain't in my top 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now he's in your top 10 of just
top 30, maybe top 20. Well, top 10 as far as
best rappers.
as far as having like an influence.
So if I asked you
on the youth, as far as
Yeah,
as
but
far
that's
as the era I grew up in,
but that's
as
a
far
different.
as-
That's a different
as far
topic.
as like
So if I asked you right now, who's your top 10 favorite rappers of all time? Is Bow Wow your favorite? Not
your
who the
favorite.
best.
no, he
not-
ain't in my top 10.
He's not in
okay.
your top 10.
He's
Okay.
not in your
But
favorite.
But I
like,
fuck
like-
with him though. I'm saying like
No, I
Okay.
get that. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. So, who is some of your favorite rappers? Like, if there was give me top 10 of Chaz's favorite rappers, not the best, not everybody's
Just my
best,
personal
just
favorite.
your
Yeah, just your
personal
personal
favorite rappers. Like, could you just
Okay,
give me
yeah.
five? Can you give me a list of 5 right now?
yeah, I can give you 5.
Okay.
Tupac, Jay-Z, T.I., Wayne, Cole.
okay.
Solid.
All right. So Bow Wow's not in that list.
That's yes or no? No, he's dead serious.
Bro, you defend Bow Wow more than anybody I've ever
you
met
do.
in my life.
You
It
do.
just depends on what it was.
And I've
though.
always wondered. I assumed you were trolling most of
You
the
know what's
time.
crazy? When I came to this, I said, These niggas gonna bring up Bow Wow.
We have to.
I said they gonna bring up Soulja.
We have to. Okay,
Bruh,
now.
like one of the funniest.
Shout Moss though.
Shout out Bow Weezy. Shout out Bow Weezy.
One of the funniest memories in this crib is when we watched the Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy versus.
That was an important moment in this household.
In the living room.
Yes, that was a top 10 house moment here.
Bruh,
100%.
And I still had a video of, and my hope is we can end this episode on a pop lock battle between Zebo G and Chaza T.
Have it right there. Right there.
No, we about to have it on camera.
Now, I don't want Chaza to walk away.
He said you want me to
losing a battle.
He said you want me to battle me on camera.
He
right
said
now?
you gonna lose.
I don't want you to end this.
He did.
I don't want you to end
He
this
said you lose.
episode with a L. You know, because this has been a good.
I mean, it ain't
solid
nothing to put the music
interview.
on.
I respect his confidence.
I mean,
I really don't want you to. Like it's a new week. It's an interview. You know, I just don't want to see you walk away.
We can let the people decide. They can decide who won. May the best opponent win.
yo, can we do this right now? Let's do this right now. I'm about to put the music on.
We gonna go.
Would you want
gonna
me?
go home,
Would you want me to play, Chaz?
We gonna go home, have a piece of pumpkin pie.
You tell Chaz.
We gonna go.
It's his pick.
Chaz, what you want me to play right now, bro?
Oh, right now. Oh, you wanna do it now?
Yeah, we gonna do it on camera. We gonna do it on camera.
In the room? Oh, look.
Now, Taylor, I ain't saying I ain't. Taylor,
Zebo said he ain't turned down no smoke.
it's up to Chaz.
It's up to Zebo.
All right,
It ain't up to me.
We'll do it at the end of the interview.
It ain't up to me.
We'll do it at the very end.
Right. Okay, that's cool.
Go ahead and be thinking what song y'all want.
Okay. Now, one more question I do have for you, Chaza, though, is what is your favorite song by Soulja Boy and what is your favorite song by Bow Wow? And why?
Favorite song by Soulja Boy.
Yes. Take your time.
Yo, that's stupid. Where's it? Take your time.
Take your time. This is
I
not
don't know.
rush. You don't know.
Favorite
That's
Soulja Boy
actually
song?
surprising. Yeah. You know the catalog.
Soulja Boy song. What's the one? This one might surprise you though, cause it ain't one of his most like real popular songs, but
Fair.
Mean Muck with him and 50 Cent.
Yeah. No, that was
Word,
hard. That was
word.
dope. That was a dope song.
Yeah.
That was a dope song. Okay. And then Bow Wow. The other
Favorite Bow Wow song. Fresh as I Miss.
Word. That's a classic. That's a classic.
Yeah.
That is a classic. Okay.
Yeah, Chaz, you know we had to ask you about Bow Wow.
Had
and
to.
Soulja Boy, man.
I knew it. I expected it.
Now,
I came in here prepared for that.
and one more question, as you should. Do either of them have an influence on your music, like today, or for this upcoming project?
Well, when it comes to
Whether it's beats,
certain songs,
rap style,
when
rap
it comes
lyrics.
to like certain songs, like for every project I do, I try to do a song, for the female audience. So every project you might get one or two of those. So if I had to compare it to something, it'll be like an Out of My System kind of song, or a Like You. Like
Word.
if you when I think about those type of songs, I think about like the LL Cool J, the Drake type rap, like how they would you talk your shit, but at the same time you find a way to appeal to that fan base as well, the female audience.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the main thing I want to do. I'm trying to touch all audiences.
So you would say they
With the-
do have an influence on your music.
To a certain extent. Yeah, I guess you said it.
Okay, got you. Also, I know another one of your favorite artists is Chris Brown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
That's my boy. Shout out Breezy.
Yeah,
Shout out Breezy.
goated. He's goated. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he goes.
Oh yeah, he definitely
Yeah,
got
he
it.
The closest thing. He's like, I didn't really get to see See, I got to live through Michael Jackson through TV and
Yeah, same.
like concert DVDs that my mom and them had, but actually getting this like witness it in person. I got to see Chris like I seen him like maybe 6 times already.
Yeah.
Dang, that's what's up.
But see him,
I've only seen Chris once.
I ain't gonna lie, I missed the last 2 to 3 tours. The last time I seen him was like the Heartbreaker Full Moon tour.
Oh, you didn't get to go to the one with Lil Baby at PNC?
Nah, I missed that. I seen
that's
the
the only one
footage.
okay.
So I missed the last 3. No, I said next year if he going to tour, I can't miss this one.
I hate I
like,
missed the one this year.
It's like I be wanting to see him, but then if I don't see him, it's like I be cool because it's like I already know.
He'll go on tour again.
I already know. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing performer.
Now, somebody I want to see, I haven't seen. I seen Wayne. It's 2 other rappers I want to know. It's actually 3 rappers I want to see I haven't seen. T.I., Jay-Z, and Cole. The last three artists left.
Gotcha.
Word.
Okay.
Word.
Okay.
As far as like that I haven't seen that I would pay to see.
Right.
Word.
Okay. And then as Wayne, as one of your favorite rappers, what do you think of Wayne right now?
See,
What's he doing wrong?
I'm gonna just be real. He just not hungry no more.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Correct.
In the sense of his stage presence. See, that's another thing. I told you I seen Wayne live, right?
Yeah.
But see, I seen Wayne back in 2006. This is like after Carter 2.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Father Like Son album had just
Right.
came out on the tour. It was him and Chris Brown tour, the Up Close and Personal tour. Jewel Santana.
No,
Wayne,
yeah, that's a crazy tour.
Neo.
Yeah.
Them girls from Atlanta that was hot at the time.
Yeah, that's a
That
crazy-
lean with it, rock with it.
Yeah.
This is
snap.
so at this time, this is the I Can't Feel My Face Wayne.
Yeah.
I seen him live during that time, like. So
Wow.
when I see his stage presence, like when I watch the clips, I be like, "Dang, the Wayne album,
Yeah.
he ain't the same
it ain't the
Wayne."
same. It ain't the same.
Because it's
Wayne.
like it's one thing to like listen to the music and be like, he ain't the same no more, but then to actually pay and go to the shows, it's
Yeah.
like
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I would go see a Wayne show, but then it's like I kind of already know what I'm getting before I'm
Yeah.
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 It
Because
ain't
back
not-
in the day, you used to have to go to a concert. It wasn't no YouTube footage you could go see. You had to
Yeah,
actually
you had to be there.
Yeah.
Now you can pretty much know what you're getting before you even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
It's like watching when I see all these young boy clips. I feel like I'm at the tour when I ain't even
Shout out Young
ain't
Boy.
going.
Shout out Young Boy.
Shout out
Young boy.
It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah. We did it, y'all. We going.
Yeah.
We did it.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
I
yeah.
figured y'all. Yeah. Oh y'all know y'all.
Yeah,
do it.
Tana pull that trigger.
Yeah, I did it.
Tana
We
pull
here.
that trigger.
You
Tana
cracked
pull
the
that
code.
trigger.
Yeah, we
Tana
on the
pull
way.
that trigger. Yeah, we on the way.
We on the way. See y'all tonight.
Yes, we will definitely get the review next episode of the YB tour. But Chaza, I appreciate you coming. Was there anything that we didn't talk about that you wanted to talk about?
I feel like we pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
Pretty much covered everything, but just know there will be new music on the way.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
About that time.
Yeah, brand new album coming at the top of 2026.
Yes, sir. Y'all heard it.
Just stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. Shout out Chaza T. We appreciate you coming through. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm proud of you. You know, you always been a good friend of mine. You always welcome here. You know, just keep going. Keep doing your thing. You know, keep your head straight and shoot. We will
Sir.
get what we trying to get. We'll get what we trying to get.
Yes, sir.
We do have this segment called Last Minute Questions, where for a minute, me and Tanner are going to ask you random questions that are not written or anything for a minute, and we need you to answer in a fast-paced manner. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
You
Tanner,
got
you
yours?
ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You go first.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies cream.
Favorite Bow Wow album?
Don't have one.
Word.
Oh, What's a disappointing rap project?
You said disappointing rap project?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like anybody, like
Yeah,
you just talking
anybody.
about like any artist in general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disappointing rap project.
Skip.
I say Carter 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Word.
Good
Oh,
thing.
I can agree.
I'm
I
trying
can
to think
agree.
of I'm trying to think of what have I like currently listened to that was disappointing. Like,
Carter
Yeah.
Six.
Carter 6.
I just
Carter
feel
6
like-
for sure.
Right,
Because everybody
Carter
else
6.
been dropping heat, so I'm trying to
Yeah.
Got you.
Favorite color?
red.
What's your Bojangles order?
The chicken supreme,
Word.
What sauce?
honey mustard,
Word.
What drink?
fruit punch,
What side?
fries, mac and cheese. I get 2 sides. That's sometimes
Oh
mac and
shit!
Yeah, fries and mac and
And
Fries and
cheese.
cheese.
Go ahead, Dan.
What's your favorite song you ever made?
Do it for my city.
Word.
What's one woman celebrity that you think is like fine as hell?
Maya.
Throwback.
Yeah, seriously. One more question from both of us.
Dream place to live.
Miami.
Word.
What's the biggest thing that you want to accomplish between now and this time next year?
The biggest thing I want to accomplish.
Or like, what's
What
one of
was
your
it?
like
What was-
biggest
what was
goals?
question? Biggest
Like,
goals.
what's one of your biggest goals? Like from this time to next year that you want to accomplish? Or like maybe what's a place you want to go to, or what's something that you want to do before
I'm
this
just
time
trying to
next year?
travel more, really.
Word.
Just do more traveling
Word.
as far as, going places I haven't been yet.
Right. Okay.
Like-
Word. Cool.
All right, last
And
question.
just- and mainly, just doing more networking.
Right. Okay.
Networking
Definitely.
Networking is a major key.
Definitely.
All right, last question. At the Soulja Boy and Bow Wow versus, who do you think won the pop block battle between you and Zebo G?
And there is a right answer.
Who do you think won?
Me, I won.
Yeah, for sure.
You think so,
Chaz,
Danny?
yeah, I had to give it to Chaza. I got the video though. We can run it back.
I told Zebo everything he know.
Oh,
seen me do-
oh. There will be a pop block battle
Dancing-wise,
after this,
dancing-wise,
and we will
dancing-wise,
film it.
dancing-wise.
You ain't had to son me like that at all. Dang, that threw me off. One more question. What's your favorite thing about living in the South?
Food's better.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Cause when you go like for instance, when I went to Philadelphia, I forgot what I ate. Like, it be the most simplest food up there that just isn't good. Like the Popeyes up there.
Yeah,
It
nah.
don't hit like the Popeyes down here, like
Yeah.
down south. It's like,
Nah.
I don't know who. It's just, I don't
Bro, I
know if
went
it's
to
because
it.
of who they cook. I don't know if it's because of what they putting in it, or people up there just
Yeah.
can't cook like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Worst
people-
worst Chick-fil-A I've ever ate in my life was in New York City.
Oh, I bet.
Trash.
Never been.
Absolute
Yeah,
garbage.
because we used to go to like Philly for like family reunions, and one of my cousins used to always say, "I hope y'all are ready to stop at such and such, because when we get to such and such crib, they sure ain't cooking." I'm thinking, man, we gonna eat good. We get over there, we got sub sandwiches. And
Yeah.
good shit. I could have ate. I could have stayed in Kings Mountain. And eat that shit. I can't
Sub
believe-
sandwiches was crazy. No, for real. Like, just from north and then like West Coast. Like
The food that don't really be that. man.
like
Let's say
the
the best
South
thing
is
in
the
New York.
best place
The best
to
thing
eat.
in New York is the pizza.
yeah, they got good pizza.
Yeah,
in
they
New
do
York.
got good
They got
pizza.
good Italian food in general.
Yeah,
in
they
New
do.
York. Yeah.
But like in terms of just especially, I mean, anything fried, but like just, I mean, nothing going to beat a soul plate from the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Like just chicken in general.
Also, you talking about
tea.
up north? They be fucking mac and cheese up.
Yeah.
They mac and cheese
not
be
the same.
nasty as a bitch.
That's not the mac and cheese that grandma made.
No, I am not getting mac
not
and cheese.
my grandma, no way.
No, hell no. Once I pass Virginia, I am not getting mac and cheese nowhere.
No, yeah, if you get mac and cheese anywhere outside of the South,
Once
you
I
are
see welcome
tripping.
to Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
welcome to anywhere.
Bro, I'll never forget the first time I went up north. We stopped at a McDonald's. We stopped at McDonald's in Pennsylvania. We was on the way to New York. We stopped in the McDonald's in Pennsylvania. I asked them for a chicken sandwich. They said, we don't sell those. I said, where am I at?
What?
We about to have to go back.
Like, why?
Like, y'all ain't got to make chicken biscuit? I figured that was like...
Yeah.
I didn't learn that till I was older.
I thought that was just like on the menu, period.
Bro, chicken biscuits aren't a like world... like
it's just
like
a
a
Southern
nation.
thing,
That's a
basically.
Southern thing. I never knew that.
I didn't know that.
Until I started then I was probably like 16,
Wow.
17.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But like
something new to
that.
I work
Me.
with a bunch of people that's not from the South.
Yeah.
And they don't eat chicken biscuits. It's like they don't think chicken should be on a biscuit.
Wow.
And it's like, man, y'all just living life fucked up.
Yeah, like, so, like,
Y'all ain't fucking with a Cajun filet biscuit.
yeah, like, you don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
That just
they
don't
miss-
exist.
Yeah, they missing out.
Yeah, they
That's the
tripping.
best thing on the menu,
Valid.
breakfast wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Definitely breakfast wise. But nah, Chaza, we appreciate you, dog. Again,
Appreciate it.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Long overdue.
long overdue. The legend himself, Chaza T.
Chaza T.
KM legend, freestyle legend, OG,
Pop lock legend.
pop lock legend, the Chaza T.
The Chaza T.
The Chaza T. All minds and hearts clear.
K-Town's finest.
K-Town's finest.
And K-Town's finest. Amen. All minds and hearts clear.
Think I'm good.
Good, Chaza?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you follow Chaza T at
Follow me on IG at Chaza_215. And I'm on Facebook under Chaza the Dripper.
who?
Chaza the
Hello.
Dripper.
Chaza the Dribble.
AKA Chaza the Dripper.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Bro got all the AKAs. Bro got some
All the music.
AKAs.
Check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud. I'm on TikTok. On
Do you make TikToks?
yeah, I just recently. Well,
Oh,
I ain't
shit.
posted nothing recently, but
Oh,
you know,
definitely gonna
you
check.
got on there. I just recently got on there though, cause everybody kept telling me, "Hey man, you missing out, man. You gotta
Yeah.
get on TikTok."
Yeah,
That's
TikTok.
right.
TikTok.
Especially as an
way.
artist. Especially as an artist.
But yeah,
Make sure you follow 10 Up Paper Records. Make sure you follow me at Zebo.G, the Zebo page, Zebo NC. The podcast page, Last Minute Podcast. Make sure you tune into TikTok where you can find clips from all the episodes. We engage. Make sure you comment, like. Please follow. Shout out to our sponsors, Mama City, the Food Truck, NY Basement Mobile Bar. Get your tacos, get your drinks. Go get Chaza T's latest project, Belinda's Son, the autobiography. That's out on every streaming platform. New music on the way. And wherever you are, as long as the music is good, make sure you are supporting your local scene, music videos, reels, shows, all that. And yeah, we got some info coming soon, some news coming soon as far as the holidays coming up. If you'd like to donate, please send some money to that.
They ain't sending no money,
We will
man.
shout you out. There's now there's some more added to the package. We will put
Send
your
a
name
donation. Go ahead and send
on
your
the
donation.
screen. We will shout you out, and
Give what you can.
You can come host one episode.
yes, you can host one episode.
what you can.
That is part of the package. So please send something and say LMP in the thingy that you do. Yeah.
Yeah. Zebo G's Cash App right
Yes.
here.
Please show some love for your local good podcast. Last words.
4.
4.
8.
Yeah, okay. I see what you did.
Stay
there.
blessed.
Hey,
There you go.
hey, we out.
But just know, Zebo is where it's at.
Oh, Zebo TV, North Carolina. Yeah.